Welcome to BS Garage. I'm Brenda.
And I'm Steve. And while the sound of a BMW inline 6-cylinder engine is music to some people's ears, other people prefer to have actual music while they're driving their BMW.
Yeah. So if you've ever had to take the CD head unit out of your BMW, you might have encountered the dreaded anti-theft lock code. And there's a couple of different versions. It can be a 4 code or a 5 code. We're going to show you how to deal with both, or well, Steve's going to show you how to deal with both. And we're going to do that all for free.
There's a lot of services out there that want to charge you for this radio code, but with Brenda's BMW Business CD equipped 2000 Z3, we discovered a way that you can get the code for free, at least with an iPhone or an iPad or any iOS device.
And if you don't have one of those yourself, just borrow someone you know with one, because it'll only take a couple of minutes of their time.
Yep, definitely. And gonna do it all for free. So let's jump in the car and get to work. Now with the head unit exposed, the first thing that you're gonna wanna do is to take a picture or write down the different codes on the Blaupunkt head unit. So over here we can see we have a bunch of numbers, and the one that we need is going to be the one that starts with the BP, and we're going to use this to generate our unlock code. So once you have that written down, now we can get our codes and go to the next step. Now when I first discovered this method a few months ago, I used the radio code generator app on Android, and at the time it was free. The same app on iOS is still free, but the Android version wants you to pay for a code. So we're going to put a link in the description to the App Store location or the Play Store where you can download that app, and then we'll walk along here while I put in the serial number and get the code. Got the app downloaded, going to launch it, select Blaupunkt, and then enter my serial number, starting with the BP. And there is our radio unlock code. Now note that it's only 4 digits. For the method that we're going to show you, it doesn't matter if the stereo requests a 4 or 5 digit code. This C3 asks for a 5-digit code right here, but we only got a 4-digit code out of the app. So what we need to do is change this head unit so that it will accept a 4-digit code. And that's kind of the secret to this whole thing, is using the 4-digit code with the 5-digit head unit. So let's show you how to change it over to a 4-digit mode. The length of the code is dependent on the region that you're using the head unit in. So for North America, it's a 5-digit code, but for Europe, it's a 4-digit code. But we can change the head unit so that our North America unit thinks that it's European. So the first thing that we're going to do is turn the car to position 2 on the ignition so that we can see the code request right here. When it's asking for a 5-digit code, the first thing we're going to do is hold down the M button for 10 seconds. Now after you've held in your M button and the menu comes up, there's a few different options that you can get to using the plus and minus keys. You want to be in the area fields, and then we're going to press 1 until we change to Europe. And then we're going to press the right hand arrow to confirm. And now it asks for a 4-digit code. But that's not the only trick. Another trick is how you actually enter the code, because it's not as easy as just typing it in using the numbers. Since our code is 5161, we're going to come over here, and in the first position we have a 5. So we're going to press this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. Now the second digit is a 1, so we're going to press the 2 button 2 times. Then a 6, so the 3 button 7 times. And then the 4 button 2 times. And then we're going to press the right arrow to accept the code. And there you go, our radio is reactivated. Okay, so now our radio is unlocked, but our frequency bands are all off because it still thinks that we're in Europe. So we need to change it back to North America. So we need to cycle the ignition, off and then back on, and then we need to hold down that M button again until we get the menu, and then use the plus and minus keys to get to area, hit the 1 key until we're USA, and then hit that to accept. And now our resets are reset, but we're back in business, basically.
Alright, there you go. A little bit of ingenuity to get your BMW's radio working again without a trip to the dealership. We hope you found this video as useful as we did researching it, because it was a total pain in the ass for us to figure out. And hey, if you've made it this far, could you do us a favor, give this video a like, maybe even consider subscribing to our channel so you can see all of our new BMW Z3 projects or any of our other automotive projects. And we'll see you next time.